A Wisconsin judge is in FBI custody, accused of helping a man evade immigration officials.
The Milwaukee County judge faces 2 felony charges. WGN's Courtney Spinelli joins us live now from Milwaukee with the details on this. Courtney.
Ray and Jenna, dozens of protesters were out here earlier at the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Wisconsin, protesting against that move by federal officials to take that county judge into custody at her courthouse over this case. It appears their messages were mainly about this arrest, but they also had other messages against different moves by the Trump administration. We got out here a short time ago, and it does appear that that crowd has gone home for the night.
In my opinion, there was really no other reason to arrest a sitting judge in the courthouse other than to make a splash.
Prominent Milwaukee criminal defense attorney Michael F. Hart weighing in on the arrest of sitting Milwaukee County Judge Hannah Dugan. A criminal complaint filed in federal court in Wisconsin charges the 65-year-old with obstruction and concealing a man in the country illegally to prevent his arrest.
These are not violent or aggravated cases. We see typically a summons issued. Certainly the FBI or ICE could have reached out to her counsel. He would have gladly produced her. She's certainly not a flight risk.
The 13-page complaint alleges Dugan helped Eduardo Flores Ruiz from Mexico avoid an arrest by ICE officials. Witnesses told investigators Dugan became visibly angry, calling the situation, quote, absurd, and telling the agents they needed to leave. As Flores Ruiz was in her courtroom for his pending case, and ICE agents were waiting in the building to arrest him. Dugan allegedly escorted him and his counsel out the jury door to a non-public area. FBI Director Kash Patel sharing the arrest on social media Friday, in part writing, quote, thankfully our agents chased down the perp on foot and he's been in custody since, but the judge's obstruction created increased danger to the public. Flores Ruiz's charges of 3 counts of misdemeanor domestic battery in Milwaukee County sounded the alarm to immigration officials. Court documents show he wasn't supposed to be in the U.S. He was deported in 2013 after coming into the country illegally and never got permission to re-enter.
Anytime a judge or a lawyer is charged criminally, formally, with formal criminal charges, I would expect that there would be some judicial tenure or Office of Lawyer Regulation investigation. I would hope Judge Dugan, like any person in America charged with a crime, would get a fair and thorough investigation.
The news of Dugan's arrest prompting protests outside the courthouse. Heated reaction also rolling in Friday from Illinois lawmakers. Senator Dick Durbin writing in part, quote, when immigration enforcement officials interfere with our criminal justice system, it undermines public safety, prevents victims and witnesses from coming forward, and often prevents those who committed crimes from facing justice in the United States. Governor J.B. Pritzker claiming it's an alarming escalation of what he calls Trump's war on the courts, writing in part, quote, while we must closely follow the emerging facts and details of this case, there is no question today is an extremely unusual and concerning step in Trump's attacks against the rule of law.
Now, Dugan appeared here earlier today in federal court, and she was released according to a spokesperson for the U.S. Marshals Service. We have reached out this afternoon to ICE as well as the Wisconsin Ethics Commission to find out whether they have any involvement or have opened any sort of investigation into any cases that Judge Dugan presided over here in Milwaukee County. We're, of course, working to learn more about this entire situation as it all just really started developing with her arrest this morning. For now, live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Courtney Spinelli, WGN News.
Thank you, Courtney.